I'm a man who has a lot of dignity towards horror games or anything horror related. This game fucking gave me nightmares, bro. There's a certain character in this game that made me like, yeah, they gave me nightmares. I called him Chainsaw Man. I mean, not really, not Chainsaw Man. Chainsaw Man is a pretty shitty name, but it's Chainsaw Man. The motherfucker runs after you with a fucking chainsaw and screams in your fucking ear. I do indeed go out of my way to make sure that my word comes out. I'm like the blonde girl from fucking Shameless. Yeah, I'm like that girl. The 12-year-old, 13, 14, 15-year-old girl is dating the one of the people, whatever. The thing that makes me, can you fucking focus on me already, bro? Can you fucking focus on me? Hello? Okay, there. Now see? It fucking works now. See, Cry of Fear has a very good storytelling way in a metaphorical stance. Let me just put my hair back for a second so I can explain in more of a relative term. And this is just, I don't know. This is just me. All right, I'm very good at playing video games. I speedrun many video games. That's besides the point. I played Outlast Whistleblower in 2 days. It's a 3-hour, not even 2-hour long gameplay, 50-minute gameplay. I don't know. This game is a 4-hour long game. It's a 4-hour long game. I played this game in 15 fucking hours. It took me 15 hours to play this game. Am I happy about it? No. Did I like the adventure? Did I like exploring around, dying rapidly? No. But did I like the story? Yes, I fucking love the story. The part that really fucked me up the most in this entire game was the fucking part where you're getting chased by a 9-foot fucking giant. I mean, dude, not really getting chased. No, you're getting kind of chased by a 9-foot giant. I hated that entire part. I kind of wanted to, Kurt Cobain myself when I was not only the first time around, not the second time around, because I had to go back and save because I didn't have fucking any health. Okay, the first time around I had no health. All right, I had to go all the way back and I had to hope to God I do not get hit. And I obviously did, and once I get hit, I'm dead because there's no fucking morphine around. You know what I mean? I need that morphine. I need the morphine hits. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking addicted to morphine. Fuck the fuse. I'm going back, and that's what I did. I went back, and I went all the way back to where I was pissed off the most, and then I had to spend another 2 hours redoing the entire part, or the faceless part. I don't know why it took me 2 hours. It took this guy, it took him 4 hours to beat this game. Now the characters and the character creation really sparked me off, you know? You got Michael Myers chasing you with a fucking hammer. Oh my fuck! You got your happy tree friends. You got the motherfuckers that are in bed strapped up, throwing literal shit at you. I love that. I love that entire sequence. The fucking whatchamacallits, those ladies with the fucking swords in their goddamn hands. You know what I mean? And this is what I just found out. Okay. Explicit language, by the way. The suiciders, I'm gonna call them head poppers. The head poppers, right? They kill themselves if you get too close to them. The whole discussion of me saying oh, dude, games back in the 2000s, mid-2000s, they're so fucking good. And then you get the games today, and it's like shit out of my ass, It's just like, it's terrible. Every game today, 2024, is so fucking bad, and I hate every bit of it. Alright, now I'm gonna give you the actual story of Cry of Fear. The story of Cry of Fear is around one person named Simon. Now, there's many side characters that you have, like Dr. Purnell or Sophie's bitch ass. Simon has a thing called depression. and anxiety disorder in deep states of it, like very, very deep states of it. One day he gets fucking obliterated by a fucking car, causing him to not walk anymore, making the depression and the anxiety fall deeper. That doctor guy, the funny little kooky doctor guy named Dr. Cornell was like, hey Simon, I'd like to help you out. Write a book for me. Cry of Fear is now out. But that's the entire game. It's the metaphorical state of Simon's book. That's all it is. In this book of his, or in his mind, his car crash, he wakes up in a alleyway, and obviously the world's shittiest fucking place, Sweden, you know. And that creature, you know, you want to follow that motherfucker, making your way through, you know, Sweden. You make your way through these alleyways, you know, you make your way all the way through these alleyways. You get to, you know, your little town area, whatever the fuck. You go inside, grab your computer, search around for about 2 hours just to realize that it's right in front of your fucking face the entire time. Then you go back, and then you end up at the end of chapter 1. Wrong. Instead of my retarded ass saying what I just fucking said, it goes exactly like this. You get a text from just some random fucking number. You look to your right, and a door opens. Fucking la-di-da. You go through that scary ass door, and you get jump scared by fucking pussy. I'm scared, but get ass fucked by a dude with a hammer with the best eyes in the entire world. And also, you can't forget about his fucking minion. You get through that motherfucker, and boom, you're outside. After you're outside, you get a text from another number, just some random fucking number again. Okay, help me. I'm in the apartments. That's what it said. So you're like, okay, let me just make my way to the fucking apartment complex, and boom. And now we get to chapter 2. That was all chapter 1 that I just explained. Now you're inside this building, right? You just like, oh shit, fuck me, man. Message on the ground. That means something. Now you make your way through the building, you know, happy and sparkles, sunshine, rainbows, smiling in your fucking faces. Then the whole baby syndrome thing happens. Hey, babies, remember that help me message? You need to find that person. You need to find that person, and you need to save that person. Guess what? You're a good person yourself, right? No. And you do. And guess what happened to that person? Fucking dead. All of that progress for no fucking reason whatsoever. Do I think it's bullshit? Do I think it's great? Yes. Somehow, in some way, that person has a key. You go, right? You like realize that you're a fucking mess, right? You're like, oh shit. Here we go again. Basement, can you fucking focus on? You need to make your way down to the basement. Now that's the pinnacle of this entire game. The basement. Okay, yeah, look around, you find a couple of tapes. You know, you can find a couple of tapes. Just one. You make your way back up, and you go in. You find a room a little earlier than that if you like to explore around. You actually have to go in that room no matter what. And there's actually a cassette tape in there. And guess what? You got a cassette tape. And then you watch the very PG-13 video of a guy getting his head cut off, and somehow in some way a fucking elevator codes that I didn't even know existed. That probably the reason why this fucking gameplay took 15 hours, because I couldn't even find the fucking elevator. I don't know how. It was a subject. So you find that elevator, right? You're like, okay, beep boop 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 beep. Place the codes down, you go into that elevator, and you're like, yes, I trust this shit. Guess what? Chainsaw Man. No, what was his name? Because I named this fucking bitch ass. Alright, that's what I'm gonna call him. Tickle Your Pickle. See, Tickle Your Pickle is a very scary looking guy. Well, you kill that motherfucker, right? You kill him, you're like, yes, you dead. Wake up, doctor. There's a doctor person right there. There's a doctor. You're getting looked at by a goddamn doctor. Well, Mr. Pervy Perv, okay, must fucking schizophrenic motherfucker over here. Literally just like stares at him. Simon's like, huh? And then doctor is like schizophrenic, and then he walks. This chapter is called Who Is That Doctor? So you make your way down underground, finding Michael fucking Myers chasing you with a goddamn hammer for fucking some god no fucking reason. Find the doctor again, and guess what? At the end of chapter 3 is coming up. Dr. Hannibal fucking Lecter taking people apart and eating them, I think.
What the fuck are you doing?
Step bro.
The power of science is on my side, though. I have electrician shit. You see a boss who eats keys for some fucking reason. He's fat. Makes sense? I have no idea how how fucking long it took me. So you get fucked by that guy. Go and you grab a hacksaw that's ended up in the fucking back. You the keys out. Now in this Swedish place, town, city, whatever, you need to get the fuck out of here. And the only way you need to get the fuck out of here isn't by finding a car or walking your ass out of there. No, it's not the proper way to do it. Instead, is through the fucking subway. You need to get your ass to a subway station first, finding the Ouroboros virus for some fucking reason.
What the fuck is that?
So, you need to get the fuck around that motherfucker. You're gonna get insta-killed. And you find your way with Wesker's little companions, little fucking demons. And then you get chased by a Hello Kitty fan. He is, I call him
Oh my god!
the Dill Pickler. He has a chainsaw in his hand and he runs after you just because. Why the fuck not? He just loves running after you. Well, after you die about a couple of million times, you make your way to another building. This is not just any building. What? You end up towards a building place and then to a fucking puzzle. After I make my happy ass away from that puzzle and then back to that puzzle and then do the puzzle and then unlock the door. I kept repeating myself over and over again, so it's, look at my fucking dumbass, Jesus. And then boom, bed shit man. Well, you meet your very first lawful enemy that really likes to take the toll with your life and your sanity even more, and then he throws shit at you while he's tied down. Mr. Floaty Bed Shit Man. That's what his name. Look at this fucking model, dude. The model is kind of insane. Where did Simon get the idea of, hey, look at that person? He's bloodied up, chained to a bed. No, strapped to a bed, but he likes to throw shit at you. You end up back outside. You can fight your way through. But before any of that happens, out to the fucking little yard of theirs, you get a call from somebody. Not just any somebody. You get a call from somebody that's right fucking above you. It's a person who's functional. Kill those bitches. Go up to that other building that I was like talking about. After you get done with all of that shit, you make your way up there, die a couple of times, and you meet your way with Sophie. Now, Sophie plays a big part in Simon's, story. Okay, Simon loves this girl, like loves. When you see the word love and you're like, oh, I wonder what it looks like, it's love. It's literally in the air and you see it and it's like, fuck, man, that dude loves that girl. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, you and Sophie has like a nice little discussion. She fucking kills herself, and then a pig looking dude with chains wrapped around that fucking thing comes up out of nowhere and throws literal shit at you. You can have a choice to run away or stay and kill that bitch. I ran away because I didn't have any fucking ammo. I used it all, and because I like to miss all of my shots. That's a skill issue, I know, right? I ran away, and now apparently, if you kill this boss, this specific boss, it'll affect the story. I don't know how, and I don't give a shit about how it does. Whatever, cares, gives a fuck. Back to the metaphorical standpoint of my story. Fuck. So anyways, you run away like a fucking pussy. You freak the fuck out. You're like, damn, that bitch is dead. You go all the way down to see her dead body. She has a key card that just fell out of her fucking pocket. You take that fucking key card and you're like, damn. And you end up in end of chapter 4. So yeah, you end up chapter in the end. Yeah, now you're in chapter 4. This chapter is fucking called Drown in Sorrow. Simon did drown in sorrow in this chapter. His mentality really showed it, or the way he written in the book really kind of showed it, because there's a lot of fucked up things that happens in this chapter. And this is also a very, very, very fucking long chapter, and it's fucking hard as shit. That's what she said. Somehow, in some way, you needed that key card. You actually needed to go all the way back.
Oh my god! Oh!
Well, it finds you this fucking suiciders. Yeah, I'm not high as well. I'm fucking just tired of shit. I haven't slept in like 30 hours. Whatever. That's besides the point. So instead of calling them suiciders, I'm gonna call them hotheads. These hotheads have guns on them. And now these fuckers are very useful. Don't get me wrong. Kill these fuckers, they drop bullets. You find your way to the subway station. You're like, okay, let me go through this little fucking station real quick. Boom! Get fucked again. Now, Destiny does in fact lead you again. Destiny leads you outside, killing through more, you know, through more Swedish shit. You end up at a fucking school. Now, this school is a very interesting place. Because at first, I was like, finally, I get a break. You find a fucking fuse. So you make this little, you know, your little way through this building, and you're like, yes! Music! Music is like peaceful. It's like Silent Hill 2 music. Nice, the place is peaceful, great. And boom! Screwdriver. Everything is still nice and peaceful and dandy and happy, and you're like, yes, this is a very good break and shit. And you find the screwdriver in one of the classrooms, get shit scared out of you because you get bugged back into the classroom again after you try to escape, whatever. You get back to that goddamn fuse box, you untie that shit, you drop that fucking screwdriver, you're like, hell yeah. You get jump fucked by nightmares. Ass fucked by a bunch of nightmares. You go through the school again, killing a bunch of nightmarish people, and you need to get the fuck out of here. You can't get the fuck out of there because the front doors are electric doors. In order to work electric doors, you need electricity. And guess what? The only form of electricity you have is in your fucking right in the middle as the door is trying to close. Find a key for the fucking fire escape. Hotheads comes around the fucking corner. Boom, boom, bam. You have to kill them motherfuckers. You get your way back to the subway. You put that fuse in. And Ouroboros man comes out of fucking nowhere. Somehow, in some way, you need to kill this Ouroboros man. So you need to make your way through the subway station, of course. Go through a couple of doors that took some time for me in my caveman brain to understand. But turn on a train. Not a train, no, a train. You turn on a train and you fucking dashes through the fucking Ouroboros man, and you're like, yes, I am finally free. I can make it down into the deeper sections and into the deeper gapes, the gaping holes, the cinnamon rolls of the fucking the cinnamon station. Your fucking phone died somehow in some way. You don't have any more light, okay? So you get flares. You make your way through living hell with flares in your fucking hand. You go through ducts. You act like a fucking rat. Kill a bunch of things. And a poor kitty cat gets fucking harmed. And then boom. The doctor. The doctor again took the innocent life of an innocent person, and then a bunch of fucking tables, bunch of bed people that likes to throw shit at you. And guess what? You followed that bitch to another fuse door. Before I go anywhere, this part of the game took me the longest time. So you gotta get 2 fuses, okay? You make your way back to the beginning of the game. First, to grab that door fuse. You grab that fucking fuse, right? You go back, go all the way to where you get the other fuse. Now, this part of the game is fucking amazing. Perfect environment for kids. Well, anyways, you have to find a ladder. Right, you go back to that apartment place, by the way, there. Get that ladder, you put that thing on the window. Go inside, you have to go underwater to get the other ladder, which is great. It was a pretty chill, relaxing part, besides the bangings you hear in the background and the screaming. You kill a book man. You make your way all the way up. There's a little jump scare at the beginning of Cry of Fear. It's like right when you start, before you even get through the hallucinations. It's right when you fucking start after the first cutscene, obviously. There is a part that made me almost break my mind. You get jump scared by a very big person. Run? Can I run? Oh, I think something. Well, that guy's name is Faceless. Faceless, you fight Faceless and his little minions. You kill those fucking bitches. You kill them motherfuckers, you get the fuck out of there. After you get the fuck out of there, you get the fuse. And it's like, oh yeah, done, easy, simple. You have to deal with 9 feet tall giant guys with the best bellies in their entire fucking existence. And they full thumb your ass a couple of times and they throw you across the fucking map, because why the fuck not? Now, I didn't know this, right? This part didn't make any sense to me, because you get the 2 fuses, you put the 2 fuses in. After you get the 2 fuses, you go down into the deeper depths. You go and you find the train that you need to get on, but there's also, you got to get those 2 fuses that you use for that fucking door. So you got to make your way back. Fuck, you can't make your way back, because you can get back your way. There's no other way you can get back. So Sledgehammer. and hallucinations saves the day. You grab a sledgehammer, you bash a wall down. You go through a very, I like to call this acid trip. A lot of screaming, a lot of cage fighting, you know. Yeah, a lot of wrist cutters. You make your way up. You have to parkour a little bit, you know. Flippity dippities. Well, they go around, and if you get close to them, you're fucked. What are you, dude? Can you fucking focus? Focus. Am I that ugly, man? All right, whatever. Go and let the rest of the video like this, baby. You go through the doors, and then you make it. You just make it tiny little second to the door with the 2 fuses. And fuck yes, you make your way back to that fucking train, and a door over there that apparently train stations have. So you put the 2 fuses in, door opens up. You go onto the train and then shit out a fucking biscuit, and you're fucking happy. Now this is chapter 5. Chapter 5 is the fastest chapter ever, and I actually glitched the game to go outside the train. You hear a knocking down sound. Shit, look at that. Follow that knocking down sound, and then you get bed shitter's cousin, retarded alien shitter. There you go. Retarded alien shitter breaks the windows. You're like, fuck, I have to kill these motherfuckers again. Apparently, this is apparently, you need to get a foot. I don't know why you need to get a foot. You make your way all the way back. You place that foot on train, and then train breaks, and boom, you're fucked again. End of chapter 5. You need to get the hell out of this train. So you make your way all the way up. Boom, you don't have any weapon. Stick. Fuck, dude, you get a stick. So you get a stick and you get a lantern. So you follow lanterns. You climb a coincidentally tree that's placed over a fucking barrier. You get to the other part of the fucking map, which scared the shit out of me because the Mr. fucking Hello Kitty Chainsaw Man had to chase you out of the fucking existence. Luckily, there was a doorknob on the ground. You pick that shit up, run away, run across. And this part, oh, yeah. Jennifer's body, motherfucker. No. Fuck Destiny. I'm so done with the word Destiny. I'm renaming Destiny to Jennifer. I don't know why. Jennifer is the perfect name. Well, Jennifer leads you to Ring. You get a lot of morphine. You have to make sure you have to kill a bunch of Ring people. And with a stick, have to get scissors or find scissors, put them together, and break string to fall TV. Yeah, beware the trees. That's what it said. You go and you try to go past the forest, and you get a bunch of hang ladies. Literally, you go past that shit. You find the other fucking door. You go through that door, and well. Doctor guy. Hi, me again. What I said right here, very, very wrong. What I was supposed to say is that you have an hallucination. You have to go through some obstacles, like a little obstacle course. You get leaded to a street. Once you get leaded to the street, you see the doctor, and you follow the doctor into the mental hospital. I left all that shit out. You go turn on the power first. Go all the way into the deepest crevice, ass cracks of the basement. Once you get the doors open up, you're able to go onto the second floor. In the second floor, you find the doctor. Doctor asks you one question. The question is, can you give me a gun? You go all the way back down. There's like a little bowling area in this place. The Ruger P345. That's what the gun is called. So I give the doctor the Ruger. He shoots me, but he also needs the key. You unlock the gate. You go straight or keep going straight. You see a little room, has a phone inside of it. Now this part took me about 2 hours to fucking do. Place the number down, and you see like a little billboard in the back of fucking wheelchair Simon. He gives you a code. That code leads you to the roof. This is where you fight the fucking doctor. Now you're on to the next chapter, chapter 7. After you kill that doctor, he drops a key and he drops a phosphor. Oh yeah, it's the backyard keys. Yeah, I had to look for the backyard door. You unlock that door. Boat. You get onto that boat. You have a nice, peaceful 5 minutes of just Simon rowing that boat. You save and you have to run for your fucking life. You do not shoot anybody. You actually need these bullets for later on. Trust me, you fucking do. You go past these fuckers. You have to go underwater now. Get chased by a chainsaw person again. You pick up keys. You have to drop one of your things, your belongings, because I didn't have a fucking backpack. Go find the door that leads you to outside, to your hometown. Now, once you get done with doing all of that shit, this is when the game gets really fucked up. Little disclaimer about this little part of the game. This is where shit really hits the fan. And I got the bad ending, or because there's the worst ending, which is I'm really glad I didn't get that shit. And then there's the bad ending, which is like, oh, you fucked up once, and I didn't get the canon ending. Well, anyways, this is not a really joking part to joke about. Now this is where shit gets really serious. The ending of the game, it goes like Simon comes home, and Simon sees a book. He sees the book he left to commit suicide with. And the flashback, it goes gun in mouth, and Simon says, fuck the world, and he kills himself. And this is where chapter 8 comes along.
To whoever is reading this, I'm hopefully dead. I just couldn't live this life anymore. My paralyzed legs made me worthless, and I felt like an outsider ever since the accident. Anxiety and depression controlled my life, and there was no way out of this bottomless pit. My friends looked right past me. My family abandoned me. Nobody wants a cripple, especially one that would need your help. Fucking worthless. The only person that ever tried to help me was my doctor. He tried a lot. He is the only reason this book exists. Writing it has helped me put things into perspective, I think. But in the end, it hasn't really changed anything for me. I still felt like shit. I was still all alone in solitude. For now, if you're reading this, I'm sorry. There were no choices left. I made up my mind. Not everyone can be saved. I had to end my life. And I had to take my special person with me. Sophie. I wanted to keep her with me. I wanted to keep her all for myself. I hope her body is rotting away when you find her. This is my conclusion. This is my end. Farewell, everyone.